Morning, morning. Happy Monday. For those of you who are with us, we'll start warming up in a minute. We're going to repeat last Wednesdays out of requests. So you're going to want your booty band. You're going to want a band hooked up there for those pal-off presses. We're going to do like those nice little twists. So nice and tight. So we want a strong band for that in a bit. And one weight. And I just have one right over here. But we won't use that till later. We're going to start off with a slow dynamic warm-up in just a moment. As soon as you guys get all your stuff together, and I get thumbs up from my crew who's hanging out with us today. I see one person's ready. Once I see everybody else. If you don't have a band, again, we can go to that side plank position. So you don't have to have a band, and I'll show you the modification for that. Now, the only thing we don't have for last week's presentation is our model Adam.
What?
Adam's not here today, so he's got a couple of things he has to take care of. But that's the only thing we don't have. That's okay. He's here with us on the last recording.
Hopefully it's a nice Christmas gift for Brenna. That's what he's doing.
Oh, probably. All right, my friends, let's start off. Let's get it going. So we're just gonna get a knee up, pull it up towards that chest, pull it out to the side. We're gonna get the other side, pull it up, pull it out, and we're just gonna work on those marches. Slow dynamic warm up, pull that knee up, get a stretch in the back of that hammy, a little bit of that glute. Pull it out to the side for that nice rolling stretch. Up, out. We're just gonna keep on moving. Everything's gonna go for about 30 seconds. Slowly get those joints moving. Let's go one more each side. Pull that knee up as high as you can. Pull it out to the side and shake it out. We're gonna go into a nice little quad stretch here. So we're just gonna step and pull, and then just bring that other foot back. Pull that heel towards your bottom. You're gonna feel a nice little stretch in the front of your thigh. Now, if you need to pull that knee back more, you'll get more of that hip flexor stretch here, okay? Pull that knee back some, and you get more on that hip flexor. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. All right. Wide stance of those feet, about shoulder width apart, if not a little bit wider. We're going to push the ground away with this leg. Find a nice stretch in that groin. Come up. Go to the other side. Push the ground away with this leg here. Get a nice stretch in that groin. Get it down as low as you can, or what feels comfortable for you. If you need to put your hands on the ground too, to get an extra stretch and feel more stable in that position, go for it. You just squat them over. Some are more flexible in that area than others. And it's okay if that front foot comes up off the ground. We're really looking for that nice stretch with that long leg there. And just keep shifting side to side. Hold each position for about a 2 count once you get that peak stretch. And then shift it over to the opposite side. Hold it. And then back. Good. We're going to come up nice and tall from there. All right. We're going to go into a nice little stretch in the back of the legs. We're going to walk it out to plank position. Come all the way down to our bellies. Do a nice little push up. Get back up however you need to. Legs stay straight. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Stand up nice and tall. We're going to go 5 right there. Come back down. Get a nice stretch in the back of the legs. Walk it out. Take yourself down nice and easy. Push yourself back up any which way you need to. Take your time. Roll on back up. This is 3 for me. Once again, we're doing 5 inchworms with that extra push up. Think about that breath. Try to take big breaths in, big breaths out as we do it. It actually helps to warm your body up as you do this as well. And there's my 5th one there. Oh, nice stretch. All right. After your 5th one, we're going to go to that lunge position. So I'm going to step back, right leg, left leg's going to be out front. I'm pushing my hips forward towards you. Get a nice little stretch in that hip flexor. I'm going to rotate to that leg that's out in front. I'll stand back up, step back with the opposite leg, twist to whatever leg is out in front. Now getting that nice little hip flexor stretch, maybe something up here in that torso in the abdomen area. And we're just going to keep pushing that hip forward. 1, 2, and then right back up. Get a nice little stretch. 1, 2, back up. I'm going to show you that side view. Stepping back, rotating towards that leg that's out in front. Keep it going. Last one here. Good. Standing up tall. We're gonna give ourselves a big hug. Work on that hug part. Give it a good hug. Easy on the way back. Let those arms get loose. So last time we did this one on Wednesday, we had a lot of talk about, oh, my core was very sore. You know, this was tight for a lot of folks here. So we're gonna see how it treats you today. Keep trying to challenge yourself like you did last Wednesday. Now we're gonna bring those arms back a little bit more, really work on that back position. Open up that chest. Open that chest up. So I'll be curious if this does the same thing for you this time around as well. Because for you, it was your core. For me, that's a lot in my hips from all that stabilizing. But shake it out. So it just depends on who we are and how we hold each position too. And what parts are, for me, I think my weaker parts here are my hips. Yeah, for me. Right around here is a little weak on me. Not as strong. How about that? All right, my friends. Now, all we're going to do is use that wall. So we're going to go to our wall position. Now, I'm going to use my wall right here. Now, think about using that soft bend. So my hands are going to go about shoulder height. Now, when I drop into that nice little squat position, I'm never going to come up higher than this, okay? So stay in that squat position. My heels are up off the ground. And now I'm just going to go to a nice little heel lift. So heel lifts for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hands above the shoulders, squat down, stay in that squat position, and then heel raise. Right? 15 seconds there. Now, if any of you have any leg issues that are bothering you, this doesn't feel good for you, don't go quite as long. Just get a few bumps in there, like 5 to 6. See if it's okay. And if not, you know, we'll figure out something else for you to do. Good rest. Same position on that wall. Nice and long body this time. So The body's gonna be out 45 degrees. We're gonna do that same thing, long legs. Okay, we're just gonna do that nice little calf raise here. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice long legs, calf raises, 15 seconds there. 3, 2, 1, shake it out. Calves are getting a little bit warm. Now I'm going to give you a different view. We're going to go back to our original position. And we're going to go that soft bend of those knees, hands over the shoulders. Feet just inside the hips, so the feet are pretty tight together. We're going to go straight up, just like we did earlier. But now we're going to roll slowly out to those pinky toes, so the knees bow out. Then we're going to return one toe at a time back to that big toe, and let the heels drop. Okay? They come up, roll them out to the pinkies, one toe at a time, roll it back to the big toe. Always trying to keep those heels as high as you can, then back down. Okay? You're going to do 8 of those at home. 8 of those at home. Good. Keep that soft bend in those knees. If you cannot stay in that squatted position, it's okay. You can always extend through those legs and rest at the bottom. Slow on that way out. Slow, one toe at a time on the way back in. Don't rush through that movement. Take your time. We're trying to get those calves to work in different angles, the feet to hit in different angles. Because when we do a foot strike, it's not always flat-footed. We come off of the pinky toe when we're running, sprinting, those types of motions. It's not just one flat movement. So shaking out once you're all done there. Get your 8 in. And once I see my people facing me again, we're going to move forward. All right. So shake out those calves if you need it. Those around the worlds that are kind of actually challenging for those calves. Allison, you doing okay with that type of stuff? Good. So now, if you don't want to hop, don't hop. We can just work on some calf raises where we don't leave the ground, right? So the hop is mostly just an ankle flip. Again, it's not from the knees. It's all from that ankle joint, okay? Working on that lower part of your leg, working on the feet muscles as well as we do these. So, just like we did on Wednesday, we're gonna keep the feet just underneath our hips, flip those ankles, right? Flip the ankles. You can go for 15 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Flip one. Soft bend, if anything, in the knees, but really just try to flip those ankles. And let's try to jump a little higher than we did last time. I'll try to just stay as small as we can, right? Try to get up. 3, 2, rest. Good, shake them out. We're gonna split our feet, okay? Split foot. We're gonna start feet outside of the hips, or this hip width. We're gonna go 2 to 3 hops, 2 to 3 hops, crisscross, right? So we're gonna try to crisscross the legs, 2, 3 out, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So feet are always split. My right leg is gonna lead in 3, 2, 1. Good. Here we go. 2 to 3 hops, crisscross, 2 to 3 hops, 2 to 3. Move for 15 seconds. Take your time, hop as high as you can, or what's feeling comfortable for you, and rest. Take a little breather. We're going to switch our legs. Left foot out in front, right one in the back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Think about height. Let's go for height. Everything coming through those ankles. 2 to 3 hops. Jump a ½ inch higher than you're used to. Another jump your highest. Let you really feel it. And rest. Excellent. So now we're going to think about just changing directions. We're going to go feet just back underneath the hips. Hop in 180. Hop back the other way. Okay? So turn one way, turn back the other way. Small tight circle, feet just underneath the hips. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hops. Just turn. Once I get back to the front, turn back around the other way. Take your time so you don't get dizzy. Finish about 2 times on each side and rest. Woo, get warm. All right, my friends. Hopefully those nice legs are getting nice and warm for you. Let's see what we have next. Okay, so I threw a bonus one in here today before we get to those little hops and catches. And it's those lunges. We work in 3 different motions here. So we're gonna start with forward lunge on my right leg. Forward lunge, okay? No weight, no weight needed right now. We're gonna go side lunge, stepping out to my right. Then I'm gonna think about turning and going. So I'm facing you, I'm gonna turn my body 90 degrees, just stepping out, dropping into that lunge, and back. So I'm always trying to think about returning back from the bottom of that lunge to that top as quick as I can, okay? Step and drop, boom, drive off that limb. Turn, come back up where I started from. So motions I work on every day, work walking forward, moving sideways if I have to get out of the way of something, right? And if I have to turn and just go get something. So 3 different motions. You can apply it to everyday life, you can apply it to athletic movements, etc. So we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. We're just gonna go 1, lateral, 1, turn and go, 1. Okay, we're gonna go 3 times around. Forward, sideways, drive yourself back up, turn and go. There's 2, 1 more time around. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, good. Now we're gonna go to the opposite side. Leading with your left foot, opposite foot, drop it, drive back out. Step out, drive it back up. Pivot the feet, turn and go, drop down. Good. We're just gonna go 3 times around. Last one there. Good, shake them out. You guys are doing a fantastic job coming back to where you started from every single time. Good. Finish that turn and go. Excellent. Excellent, guys. You do that one more time now. Starting on that right leg. Now, choose a weight if you like to. It could be like a 5-pounder, could be a 10-pounder, whatever you feel like, just to create a little bit more strength and power from driving whoop, as fast as you can from that bottom position to the top. Bottom position to the top. Hopefully it's the same speed. Now, if you're going here and your weight's like really heavy, you're like, can't get back, and it's really slow, it's too heavy. Try to make it so it's the same speed as your body weight with the weight that you're gonna have in your hand, okay? So, we're gonna go in 3. I'm gonna step to my right, put this in my left hand. 3, 2, 1, step. Come back up as quick as you can. Step. Same motion, hopefully the same speed, right? We're gonna go 3 times around on that right side. Same motion. 1 more time around. And if it's not the same speed, drop the weight. Drop the weight down, get a light weight, or just take that body weight. All right, we're gonna go the other side in 3, 2, step. Drive off that leg, step. Drive off that leg, turn and go. Perfect, my friends. Keep it up. Good work. I'm watching. So some of us on that reverse lunge, I'm going to get a little closer to you. Now, if I step back, notice how my toe is down right here, right? So I can help push up. Now my foot goes flat. Oh, that's going to be really hard to get out of. It's going to be hard on my ankle too. So tuck that toe towards your body. Don't let it splay out that way. Tuck that back toe in so it doesn't hurt our ankles or anything like that. We can also help ourselves up a bit more with that leg. So just keep that in mind as you do that. All right, so we can set our weight down. We're going to go into this little hop and catch position, okay? So we're going to go forward motion, standing on 2 feet. I'm going to hop towards you, hop and catch, okay? Walk myself back, hop, catch, get steady. I'll show you from the side view. Hop, catch. Now, if you're not feeling comfortable with that, just take one big step forward, take that leg up, right? So it's a sprinter's position, as if I am going into a sprint position, right? If we think about like a deadlift, it's almost a deadlift position too, right? Lots of things to think about, or different functions of that movement, I guess I want to say. Walking movement. Now really let those hips drop back once I catch, okay? Let the hips do most of that work. Notice how I'm not upright the whole time, okay? We're working on decelerating the motion of going forward if I had to come back or turn around or change directions, okay? So we're gonna do a hop and a catch and catch, okay? Hop, hold it 1, 2, step back. Really work on that pause, really work on that balance. And 3, 2, 1, we're gonna go 8 on each side. Hop, catch, step back. Hop, catch, get your balance, step back. There's 3, 4. Notice how I don't move until I'm absolutely still. Decelerate, make your body stop. And there's 8 on that side. Once you're done with that 8, take a short breath if you need it. You're gonna put both feet underneath your hips, take your right leg up, hop, and catch. Or the opposite leg that you did not use. Hop, catch. Make sure you come to that group stop. All right, I'll come around and take a look. Show me side views, my friends. Show me side views if you can. If you have the space.
This leg, this is the knee that hurts, so I'm doing it really slow.
Does it still bother it to do this? So once you go into a little squat position, 2 feet, okay? So hold that squat. Yeah, and then step back. Good. Step forward, drop down to a squat, and then work back. Does that bother it?
Stiff, very stiff.
Doing okay? Good. So 8 on one side, 8 on the other side. And you'll just double that up if that does not bother that knee, okay? And if anything else, then we can always just transfer it into a core workout for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're not going to do a ton of these. So looks like everyone's all done there. Same movements we did earlier. Okay, now we're just going to hop out to the side. So we're going to hop or step and catch on that one side, right? Both feet down, hop, catch to one side, make sure you come to a complete stop. Now chest goes forward, butt goes back. Once again, same position, but now we're just working in the front of the plane instead of that sagittal plane. All right, here we go. 8 on one side, 8 on the other. Hop and catch, hold it, step back to where you were. Hop and catch, step back to where you were. Come to that complete stop, pause it. Good, get those stability muscles working in your feet and your hip. You have 8 on one side, you have 8 on the other side. Show it to you again. We go hop, catch, couple steps over, hop, catch. Now, if you're still new to it, just take a step and work on catching it, right? Catch. You go 8 on one side, 8 on the other side.
Qu'est-ce que t'as dit?
Il en parlait de Michael Foss, puis je l'ai laissé, puis il a arrêté de parler.
Good. Making that hip do a lot of that absorption as well as the knee. Those children saying the glutes to fire, the quads to fire, the hammies to fire, the calves and the feet, and the core as well. So you get a lot of everything in that one movement. Might not seem like it, might seem easy for some.
Ah oui, ok.
Yeah. You got it. Good, Sylvia. 3, 2, hopefully you finish out those 8. Okay, now, last ones we're gonna do for these little changing directions. We're gonna think about really trying to turn and go. So maybe we really have to like get out of the way of something, but we're just gonna work on that turn and go, right? Kind of what we did earlier, or we're gonna throw a little jump in there. Jump, catch, hop back to your first start throw, 1 feet on the ground. Hop and catch, land on that one leg, hop off that same leg, return back to your start throw, both feet underneath you. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 8. There you go. 1, 2. Doesn't have to be big jumps, could be a small one. 3, 4. You need to put both feet down. 5, good. Okay. 6, 7, and 8. All right, we're going to turn and go this way now. Facing you, I'm going to end up facing this wall. 3, 2, 1. Pushing off this right leg, catching on my left. Coming back to where I started from. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one here, and 8. All right. Excellent, my friends. All right, we're shaking all that stuff off. We are into, what are we doing? Oh yeah, forgot about those. Haha, you got lucky. There you go. Grab your hip bands. So we're in the hip bands now. And we're gonna go putting this thing on. Above the knees a little easier, below the knees a little bit more challenging. So we're gonna go 2 steps forward, right to left, okay? This leg's gonna be stable. Think about breaking that band, stepping out nice and quick. 2, 3, 4, so 2 on each leg, 2 back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, think quick, think speed, think explosive. You're gonna go for 20 seconds per movement. We're gonna go for 3 movements here to really get those hips going again. 3, 2, 1, step and break. Step and break, go quick. Try to go a little quicker than we normally do. Really try to push that leg out. Then once we go back. You got one leg that's stable, the other one moves. Another one is the stable leg doesn't move until it's time to bring our feet back underneath our hips. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. Athletic movements again. We're gonna think about breaking that band 2 times to the right, 2 times to the left in a lateral position. So we're just gonna move sideways, not 45 degrees, but just sideways. In 3, 2, 1, break that band. Break that band. There's 2 steps. 1, 2. Think about quickness. Push the ground away with this leg here. Reach with the opposite leg. 3, 2, 1. All right. Excellent. Laying on your backs now. We're going to that bridge position. Feet going just outside the hips. Always keeping tension on this band, not letting the knees just collapse in and let the band pull yourselves in. So we're gonna push the knees out. So we have tension on that band. We're gonna do a hip lift. So bringing our hips up off the ground, breaking that band at the top 2 times, and then back down, okay? So always have tension on that band. We're going for 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1, hips up, break that band 2 times. Hips up, 2 breaks. One more, and rest. All right, back up at the top again. Standing back up, my friends. We're gonna go through that one more time, that whole thing. 45s, laterals, hip bridge, break those bands. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 45, step forward. 4 steps forward, 4 steps back. Break that band. Step out, nice and quick. Three, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Take a quick little break. Let those hips rest. We're gonna go laterally now. So we're gonna go side to side, 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left. And 3, 2, 1. Break it. Push the ground away. Push that ground away. Step with the other leg. And rest. Oh yeah. All right, lay on the backs one last time. Bridge it up. 2 breaks. 5. Feet outside of the hips. 4, 3. Always keep tension on that band. Here we go. Bring them up. Break it. And back down. Up. Break it. 2. And rest where you're at. All right, kids. All done with those movements. Push that band away to the side. Now, this is a good time for us to grab a weight. It's decently challenging. It's a row position that we're going to be working on first. So we did this one once again. It's already last week. You need a chair, a couch. Anything to help elevate that back leg. So we're going to go a bent over row with a foot elevated. And so I'm going to show you the side view first. One foot on top of something. Okay. Come back down, back 45 degrees, back nice and straight. We're just going to pull that elbow towards that hip. Notice I don't drive that elbow way up here. Because I'm going to go past my torso so far. I'm thinking about finishing my upper arm next to my torso. Okay? So we're going to hold that one side for 30 seconds. Now, if you feel very unstable in that position, you can always put a toe down, go to that same position. So put that foot on the ground here. And if you feel like this is too easy and that's too easy, you can work on that balance by taking that leg up and just balancing on that one leg. It's going to ask a whole lot out of your hips as well as your core as you row. So everything's going to go for 30 seconds on each side, okay? That'll be our first movement. Second movement, we're going to tell you guys all real quick. We're going to go to a bridge position, single arm press. So bridge up high and press, okay? So we're going to hold that single position. Now, if you feel that is too easy for you, we're gonna take away one peg by just lifting up. This is my right arm. I'm taking away my left leg. I'm gonna come up, hold that same position. Try not to let that butt fall down, right? Tap and go. So it's gonna ask you a bit more out of your abs holding that position. If it's hard to hold that leg straight, hips up, you can always bend that leg too, right? It's too much for the abs. So either both feet on the ground, next modification, knee up. If not there, it's too easy, extend that leg. Single arm press, okay? We'll go both sides, 30 seconds. Finally, we'll go to that power press position again. So I'm gonna double up my, so I want a lot of tension on here, because I don't want a big movement through it. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of show you the side view. I'm gonna stack my feet, one leg goes back, one leg goes in front. Okay, hands are chest, and I'm just gonna do a small rotation because that band is so tight that it's gonna be a small movement. So we've done those power presses here, right? So now I'm gonna ask for you to do is a little movement, because that band is gonna be so tight that all I can move is about 6 to 8 inches, okay? That's really gonna hit up those obliques, that core, etc. All those motions that we're working on, single arm, single leg type of stuff, really hits that core up. So we're gonna try to move through all that stuff 2 times, and that's it. So let's get it going. Choose what you want. Wait. Where do you want to put your leg? But you're gonna go 5. Single arm row. 4. My right hand has a weight. Right leg goes up. 3, 2. Come on down. Get that nice posture. Give me a row for 30 seconds. Yeah. Look at my watch. Get a nice squeeze at the top. You put your hand on your belly if you like. See how that feels. Take a look at your camera. Make sure you have a nice, good flat back. Are we arching over? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and good. 15-second break to switch out. Go to the opposite side. I'm going to come around and watch this time. You guys are going in 5, 4, 3. Show me those side views if you can. 2 and 1. If you have the room. I know some of us do not. Just the orientation of our cameras. Good job. Beauty. Now hold that little pause up top for a little longer, Miss Denise. Yeah, don't just go, because that's that peak contraction we're working on. And slow on that way back down. Very nice. There you go. Well done, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and good. 15 seconds off. Laying on your backs. We've got that single arm press in that bridged position. So then you got that bridge position. Drive those hips up nice and high. You feel really comfortable there. Take away those pegs, okay? So put that in your right hand. Hips up nice and high. 3, 2, 1. Good. And press. Now, if you feel very comfortable in that stable position, both legs on the floor, take away one leg. So if that's in your right hand, you're gonna pull that left knee up towards your chest or left leg out nice and straight. So you're gonna work for 30 seconds there, keeping those hips up as high as you can. High, 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 good. Now, if you need to reset it, when that weight's on the ground, put your butt on the ground. Give that side a break. 3, 2, 1, and when you're ready, drive everything back up. 15 seconds off here. Big breath in, big breath out. 5, 4, 3, 2, hips up. Put that weight up in the air, and let's go. Good. Are we stable enough to keep those hips high every single time? Good. Really drive those hips up If you let those hips fatigue, one hip or both, drop your bottom down. And then you can start all over again when you feel like you're ready. We have 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing up, nice and tall. Either side plank position, reaching underneath it. You know who we're talking about. If you don't have bands, we go to that side plank position, elbow goes underneath the shoulder, come up, reach back behind you, rotate back up. Now, if you don't have bands, you just want to hold that position, perfect. But if you have those bands, get those things together. So I double mine over, so I'm just going to wrap mine over. Okay? So I have more tension on there instead of just one. So very tight. 3, 2, 1. We're going to go small motions here. Remember, the leg closest to the anchor point is back. Always you turn, hands in the middle of that chest. Don't let them go all the way back to the anchor point. Get away. Now, the longer the arms, the more challenging it's going to be. 3, 2, 1. Good, let's switch it up. Facing the opposite direction. 5, 4, 3, 2. Leg closest to that anchor point is back. Hit. Slowly bring it back to where we started from. Hit away. Slow. Quick hit. Slow return. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, rest. Excellent. All right, my friends. Not a big break. Standing up nice and tall. Now, how was that weight for you last time? Easy? Was it too heavy? Was it just right? Okay, figure out what you need to do for you. And we're gonna get going in 5 seconds. Elevate that leg or not, that's up to you. 5, 4, 3. Think about that nice straight back. We're going. Get that nice rope. Finish that upper arm next to that torso. Don't have to drive that elbow way up here, because then it goes up towards the traps instead of down here by your lats. Okay? Simple change in that angle. A lot of balance from that one leg. Hip, ankles, feet, etc. Especially as that weight goes up and down, messing with your center of gravity. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Good. 15 seconds before you go to the opposite side. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do it. Slow up, pause, slow down. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, and press. Woo. All right, back on your backs, laying back on your backs. How was it last time? Again, can you challenge yourself more? Do you feel comfortable, really comfortable with it? If you feel super comfortable and not comfortable with like both legs or one leg up in the sky, you can always alternate it too, right? You can go up, stick that leg out for that peak position, everything's there position, right? Up, press the leg up at the same time, both feet down. So moving up way to try to get to that next level. In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Keep those hips up as high as you can. Hips up as high as you can. Drive through it. 5 seconds. Hips up. 3, 2, 1. Take a breather. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, everything up. Here we go. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly bring it all back down. All right. Standing up one last time. Now, if you're at home watching this over again, feel free to get a third round in if you're really enjoying this workout. Now, pound off press. One leg that's closest to the anchor point is back. Okay. Hands in the middle of the chest. Press out, get good tension there, and let's swing away. Quick on the way out, slow on that way back in. So it's gonna be like this. Quick on the way out, slow on the way back in. Slow. Slow. Good. Quick and slow return. Quick, slow return for 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Take a breather. Last time we're going to go in 5. Face the other way. 4, 3, 2. Let's do it. Get slow on our way back in. I'm going to get a few on this side. Get a few on the other side. Once again, that leg that's closest to that anchor point is behind you. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right. Nice job, guys. Coming on up when you're ready. We're gonna cool it down by just grabbing a foot, grab that knee, pull it up towards you so you get a nice little stretch in those glutes there. And we're just gonna switch it. Standing, pull it up, get a nice stretch. I like how Sylvia's just getting like all this overtime right now. Girls after it. Good job, guys. Well done today. Grab that foot, cradle it, pull that foot up, pull that knee up. Good. Shake it out. We're gonna go to quad stretch. A nice little quad stretch. And then switch. Hold it for about 5 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch again.
Pete, this totally gets my hips right there.
Yep, me too. Me too. I just remember the comment that you guys said Friday was that like, oh, my abs are real sore for whatever reason. I was like, oh, my hips are sore. They got my hips for sure. So, but when we do like that single arm, single leg stuff, there's a lot of cross chain connection going on through that core, which really has to stabilize it. You know, you have weight in one hand. There's a lot of things happening there. All right, we're gonna come down in that frog stretch position. Feet about hip width apart. Hands down to the ground on top of your feet. I'm pushing the elbows out against my thighs. And just getting a nice little stretch in that groin. Now, if you really don't like this position, you can always go down On all fours, stick one leg out, push yourself backwards, toe facing forward, right? And you just push yourself back towards that wall, and you can also get a stretch in that one side of that groin. So whatever one floats your boat. I love this one. Coming up nice and tall from there, we're gonna get a hip flexor stretch. Step back, push that hip forward. That leg that's back, we're gonna reach up and back to that same side with the same arm. So it kind of opens up in this area here. Okay, come off it if I need to. Push that hip forward, reach up and reach back. Open it up here. And hold it. Finally coming back off of it and then going back into it again. We're gonna switch out that side. I'll step back to the opposite leg. Push that hip forward, that hip stretch, hip flexion stretch. Reach up and reach back. Come up again. Push it. Jump. All right, we're gonna finish with that little down dog position. Those calves in the back of those hands. Down dog, push those hips back, push your head through your shoulders. Push your knees back, get a nice stretch in the back of those legs. You know, walking those heels now. Just picking those heels up, one at a time, push the other one into the floor. One up, one down. Let's walk that dog. It's a slow walk. We're gonna finish with both heels on the ground again. Pushing your head through your shoulders a bit more. Pushing those knees back a little bit more. Let's come on back up. All right, my friends. Nice job today.
Thank you.
I feel like I was run over by a truck.
What, today?
I don't know if it's the snow, the weather, or what, but my lower back is like, ugh.